Hello and welcome to episode 14 of the Jukebox Time Machine. This week we've landed in 1967 for the UK chart that ran from the 24th to the 31st of August. We've got some Stevie Wonder, Tom Jones and Beatles ahead, so stay tuned to find out where they were placed this week at the end of the Summer of Love. Okay, at number 10 we have Up, Up and Away by the Johnny Man Singers. This version of the song, originally recorded by the Fifth Dimension, hit its peak last week at number 6, but dropped 4 places here and managed 4 weeks in the top 10. At number 9, it's the Mamas and the Papas with Creek Alley. This was the strange self-referential song's peak position in the chart, dropping out of the top 10 next week to number 15. It was in the top 10 for just 1 week and in the top 40 for 10 weeks. At number 8 on its way down the chart is Stevie Wonder with I Was Made to Love Her. This Stevie hit reached its peak position last week and stayed in the number 8 slot for 2 weeks. It spent 6 weeks in the top 10. At number 7, it's the Kinks' Dave Davies' first solo single, Death of a Clown. This song, which featured all of the other members of the Kinks on the recording, hit its peak at number 3 a few weeks earlier, where it spent 2 weeks. It also spent 6 weeks in the top 10.
Good morning, the best to you each morning. Sunshine breakfast, Kellogg's cornflakes, crisp and full of sun.
Maureen loves Kellogg's. Best taste, best nourishment, best quality. And a card from the boyfriend.
Sunshine breakfast, Kellogg's cornflakes, best for everyone.
The best to you each morning. Good morning, Maureen.
Anita Harris is at number 6 this week with Just Loving You.
I could spend my life.
This dramatic little number was at its peak here this week and spent 5 weeks in the top 10 and an impressive 26 weeks in the top 40.
Fall in love with me.
The song at number 5 this week is The House That Jack Built by the Alan Price Set. This upbeat number went on to reach number 4 next week, but then dropped back down to 5 again the week after. It spent 4 weeks in the top 10 and 10 weeks in the top 40. At number 4 is another very upbeat song by the Tremolos, It's Even the Bad Times Are Good, which was at its highest position in the chart this week and spent 5 weeks in the top 10 and 13 weeks in the top 40. And at number 3 on its way down the chart is the Beatles with All You Need Is Love. This classic Fab 4 number spent 3 weeks at number 1 and 3 weeks at number 2. It spent a decent 8 weeks in the top 10, but only a disappointing 13 weeks in the top 40. And up from number 3 last week, it's Tom Jones with I'll Never Fall in Love Again.
I can't take anymore.
This ballad spent 4 weeks here at number 2, never managing to hit the top spot. but it spent a huge 9 weeks in the top 10 and 18 weeks in the top 40.
Okay, back home for breakfast. Good. Morning, love. Off we go. That was reverse. Maureen.
Good morning, the best to you each morning. Sunshine breakfast, Kellogg's cornflakes, crisp and full of sun.
Kellogg's cornflakes. Best taste, best nourishment, best quality.
Sunshine breakfast, Kellogg's cornflakes, best for everyone.
The best to you each morning. Good morning, learner.
And fittingly, the number one song this week that saw out the end of the Summer of Love was one of its anthems, San Francisco by Scott McKenzie. This hippie hymn spent 4 weeks at number 1, 11 weeks in the top 10 and 16 weeks in the top 40 in total. And the number one song in the US, which I keep forgetting to do on these charts. After the Beatles spent 2 weeks at number 1 earlier in the month there, they were knocked off the top spot this week by Bobby Gentry with Ode to Billy Joe.
Then walk back to the house to eat.
And now it's time for my Forgotten Gem of the Week. And as a huge Bond fan, I'm gonna have to choose a song from this year's 007 offering, You Only Live Twice.
You only live twice.
The theme tune by Nancy Sinatra is a sumptuous track written by John Barry and Leslie Bricusse, and it's a better song than the film it comes from, in my Bond rankings anyway.
For your dream.
I think most Bond themes get forgotten when people are assessing their favourite songs, just like sometimes I forget about Bond films when I'm thinking about my favourite films. So it's a pleasure to highlight this gem and get it in the video.
Till one dream appears and love is its name.
And that's it for this week. Join me next time for a journey in the Jukebox Time Machine. I'm not sure what year we'll be in. Maybe I'll do a vote on it. Until then, take care of yourselves and goodbye for now. Peace.
Don't think of the danger, for the stranger is gone.
Dairy Country. And you get the rich Dairy Country taste of it in Wall's new Cornish Dairy Ice Cream. Richer than ordinary ice cream, creamier tasting, with a colour as golden as farmhouse butter. This is ice cream in the true Cornish style. Put Wall's new Cornish Dairy Ice Cream on your table and enjoy that rich Dairy Country taste.